In the early days of human history, long before telescopes and space probes, the night sky was both a mystery and a guide. Ancient civilizations, armed with nothing but their eyes and boundless curiosity, began the first observations of the planets. These celestial wanderers moved against the backdrop of the fixed stars, sparking awe and inspiring stories that intertwined with the very fabric of human culture. In Mesopotamia, under the vast expanse of the Babylonian sky, early astronomers meticulously charted the movements of the bright points of light they called emul. Among these, 5 stood out: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. To them, these were not mere objects but celestial beings, each representing a deity. Venus, often the brightest, was revered as Ishtar, the goddess of love and war. The Babylonians recorded Venus's appearances in detailed tablets, noting its cycles with remarkable precision, setting the foundation for celestial mathematics. Far to the west, the ancient Egyptians observed the same planets, their studies deeply intertwined with their agricultural practices and religious beliefs. The sky, to them, was a reflection of the divine order. They associated planets with specific gods and used their predictable movements to structure their calendar. Venus, which appeared as both the morning and evening star, was linked to Hathor, a goddess of fertility and music. By observing the heliacal rising of stars and planets, they synchronized their agricultural activities with the flooding of the Nile, ensuring prosperity for their people. In ancient India, the sages and scholars of the Vedic tradition observed the planets with a blend of spirituality and science. The Sanskrit term for planet, Graha, means Caesar or influencer, reflecting the belief that these celestial bodies affected human destiny. The movements of planets were meticulously tracked, giving rise to Jyotisha, the ancient Indian system of astronomy and astrology. Mars, known as Mangala, was associated with strength and war, while Jupiter, or Brihaspati, was considered the teacher of the gods. Indian astronomers developed complex models to predict planetary positions, demonstrating a deep understanding of celestial mechanics. Meanwhile, in Mesoamerica, the Maya civilization took planetary observation to astonishing heights. Their priests and astronomers tracked the planets with unrivaled dedication, constructing intricate calendars based on celestial cycles. Venus, in particular, was central to their cosmology. They measured its synodic period with such precision that their calculations rivaled modern measurements. Venus's appearances and disappearances were woven into their mythology, influencing decisions on war, agriculture, and rituals. Observatories, like El Caracol in Chichen Itza, stand as silent witnesses to their sophisticated sky-watching practices. The Greeks, inheriting knowledge from the Babylonians and Egyptians, elevated planetary observation into a philosophical pursuit. For them, the planets were planetae, wanderers that defied the orderly motion of the stars. Early Greek thinkers, like Pythagoras and Plato, pondered the harmony of the spheres, envisioning the cosmos as a grand symphony. Later, the works of Aristotle and Ptolemy formalized planetary studies into a geocentric model, placing Earth at the center of the universe. Though flawed, this model dominated Western thought for over a millennium, demonstrating the enduring influence of their early observations. Across the vast Pacific, Polynesian navigators relied on the planets not for philosophical musings but for survival. With no written records, their knowledge of the sky was passed orally through generations. Venus, known as the evening or morning star, was a vital guide on their voyages across the open ocean. These master navigators used the positions of planets, stars, and other celestial markers to chart courses between islands, demonstrating an unparalleled understanding of practical astronomy. China, with its rich tradition of celestial observation, also contributed significantly to the early study of planets. Chinese astronomers viewed the heavens as a dynamic system reflecting the harmony and balance of Earth's affairs. They meticulously recorded planetary movements, eclipses, and conjunctions, often linking them to imperial mandates and natural phenomena. Jupiter, known as the year star, was central to their calendrical system, its 12-year orbital period forming the basis of the Chinese zodiac. Such detailed records not only guided governance, but also served as a repository of astronomical knowledge. From the temples of Babylon to the pyramids of Mesoamerica, the first observations of planets were a testament to humanity's enduring curiosity. These early civilizations, though separated by vast distances and cultural differences, shared a common desire to understand the cosmos. They laid the groundwork for the science of astronomy, bridging the gap between myth and reality. Their legacy is etched into the stories, mathematics, and systems that continue to guide our exploration of the universe today.